Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Leo, please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation, leave the rest for someone else. And by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Louis Vuitton Boulogne, and she will serve as today's vision board inspiration for all the abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the series I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, Leo, I am going to start by choosing a deck for your reading, and today I'm going to go with the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. This one has just been popping out for pretty much everyone's reading lately. So we're going to see what they got today for Leo. I am going to shuffle. If you do not want to stay through the shuffling, I'll have the timestamp listed in the description box for you below. All right. Leo energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Leo energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Messages for Leo, please and thank you, Spirit. Messages for Leo. Thank you, Spirit. Leo energy. Leo energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Yep. That's the end of the line there. All right, let's do it. What have we got for the Leos? The World card. Starting off with the World? Okay. Well, we're on a new level. We're on the next level. We're in a new cycle. Period. Congratulations. Congratulations. This is the beginning and the end. This is the beginning. I already closed something out, and now we're on a new cycle. Period. Point blank. We're on a new cycle. We have the High Priestess. Our intuition is heightened. Did we get to this new cycle because of our intuition leading us, guiding us the whole way? Strength. I think so. I think so. Leo, wow, this is very powerful. First of all, this is your energy, so yeah. Very in your power, but like, damn. Wow. This is very, very strong. This is very strong. Your intuition is heightened, your sovereignty is intact, and you are ready. I don't know what level this is that you done gone to the next level of. I don't know what you are, but you ain't playing. This is not playing energy. Your senses and are heightened, particularly your sixth senses, and you're not taking any ish, is what I'm sensing here. We have the Sun card. Oh, Leo, 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 Leo. This is beautiful. It's like standing in your personal sovereignty is making you stronger. It's making you happier. It's bringing you success. It's bringing you abundance. That's what I'm getting with all the sunflowers down here. It's like abundance and success. And you know, it's all golden. Everything is golden. Like, you are feeling good. You are standing in your sovereignty. Wow, but this World and this High Priestess, it's like you got here through following your instincts, your intuition. And that has been a strength for you. You're listening deeply. It's like you're getting to another level with spirit, with source even. And that is your golden ticket to this next level. It's like you're going to need it on this next level. But you are very, very powerful right now. You are very powerful right now. Two of Cups. Well then. Oh, well then. All right, but what about this Two of Cups? Because we got the World. What is this new level? And now you what? You online dating? The World card and Two of Cups? Like, what are you doing here? You've left something behind, okay? Perhaps, because that's the World card. And then we have a Two of Cups, okay? First of all, you got balance within yourself, all right? Because these two fish are swimming in opposite directions. Almost reminds me of a yin and yang type deal. And you see how there's two flowers on the opposite end, so it's like balance, you know. And then we do have a 2 here with this High Priestess, okay? So it's like you got right within yourself, first of all. stood in your power. First of all, you had to stand in your power. Strength card is not here for no reason. The High Priestess is not here for no reason. You had to use what you knew in order to gain strength over a situation so that you can feel blessed, abundant, and happy. And it looked like you had to close something out. Yup, with the Two of Water, and then I just had the Six of Swords come out. So the Two of Cups is touching two like closing out cycles or moving on cards. One in the Major Arcana with his World card, and then the other with the Minor Arcana with the Six of Swords. So, okay. Well, I don't know. I just heard I could do bad all by myself. So it's like, yeah. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune. Woo! You have made a power move. You have made a power move. You moved on from some sort of relationship or something like that. It's bringing you in abundance, luck, bruh. This could have been with somebody who was selfish, okay? Because we have Jupiter and we have Leo energy here. And Jupiter and Leo, I was just listening to Molly McCord. She's an astrologer. Check out her channel. She's very good. But she was talking about how sometimes Jupiter and Leo could be like the need for worship. Like somebody who wants to be worshipped. So this person was like acting like there was a god. They was acting like there's a god out here giving narc vibes, but whatever, we ain't gonna say that though. But you got the victory over it anyway. But that's not the point. The point is you're standing in your sovereignty. You're like, I'm gonna pour all that worship energy on myself. I'm going to nourish myself. So good for you. Good for you. But it's bringing in luck, abundance, and blessings. And you're standing in your power. You got the drop on somebody, on some sort of relationship, and said, yeah, I got ooh, 10 of Cups. This is happiness. Are you happier without somebody after you moved on? Oh my gosh. Spirit is saying that it's like you showed the universe that your peace is paramount, your happiness is paramount, and real love is paramount. You want real love, not some fake stuff, not some one-sided stuff, not something where someone is like basically wanting you to like put all your focus and attention on them. Like you might have been pouring into somebody, being very generous with them. Yeah, being all magnanimous, being like, this would be high vibrational Leo energy is what you were doing with this beautiful energy. Absolutely beautiful. But like I said though, you're only getting to this point after following your intuition and using your discernment to move on from a previous connection. That's what I'm getting here. Because yeah, these are like night and day here. Like over here we have all these blues. Okay, we have one blue over here, but that's a 10 of Cups, but then all this gold and yellow. So it literally is like night and day. So it's like you gave yourself a new life by moving on. But also it's like, I don't know what this other person was doing. They must have been draining your energy or something, because all this just beauty, like I'm blinded over here by all this energy, strength, the sun, Jupiter with this Wheel of Fortune, and the 10 of Cups. I'm like blinded. You're going through a major glow up time. I mean, it is just, it's blinding. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, like that might just like, you might have a glow about you. You may have a halo. You may have all kinds of aura. Your aura is popping, bro. Period, point blank. But it's because you got out of some sort of like relationship with a very selfish person who was just taking your energy. Yeah, see, three of swords. That's what I was saying. Exactly what I was saying. Okay, I'm on to something. Spirit's confirming. Okay, and that's coming right up under this 2 of Cups. And it hurt you. It did. You didn't want to have to do this, but it was necessary for you to gain your power back. You had to take your power back, period. This person was just taking and taking and taking from you, and they were loving all your good energy. And I mean loving it, enjoying it. But they were acting probably non-committal, like they had other things to do. they had business to attend to, like you were on the back burner. So it's like they would come to you and you would pour all your generousness, your generosity of spirit out to them, love them. And then they would take it and just go off feeling good in the world. But they weren't pouring back into you. And so you're taking all that power back, and boy, are you strong. OMG. It's almost like taking your power back and now it's multiplied. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Spirit said you're about to be blessed, abundantly blessed. Abundantly blessed. But with this 10 of Pentacles, I'm also getting self-worth. It's like because you use your intuition and moved on, you're about to be blessed. It's like almost like you pass some sort of a test. Like, and that's what we have with this World card. It's like you have achieved something, like you have passed a test. It's not just like, the world is not just, oh, we just got to the next level. It's like you earned something. And here it's like your self-respect, your self-worth, your dignity. With all this strength and the sun, that's like your dignity and self-respect. Also with Jupiter, that's nobility. Okay? Ugh. Like, you're like, ugh. I'm just actually, the fact that you're gaining all this back, okay, or that this is what's being strengthened, just lets me know that this person was like low, just disgusting. They thought that they could just take from you and take from you and take from you, and they just enjoyed all the fruits of your abundant energy. And you said no. Hell no. Leo is remembering who they are and being like, oh, hell no. I don't take this from anyone. And that is paying off for you. And it's about to pay off in your wallet. It's about to pay off in your career, because this 10 of Pentacles is in the 10th house, baby. So you're about to see successes coming in for you because your energy is clear of this nonsense. Okay. We have the 7 of Swords. Yeah. Ugh. What are the deceitful people? Is this somebody who is deceitful? Selfish and deceitful. Just completely self-serving, completely self-interested, no regard for anyone but themselves is what I'm getting here. And it's almost probably like you didn't necessarily want to believe it, like, because sometimes it's just like, how can people be like this? But that is what is coming through, honey. That is what is coming through. And granted, this could be family too, not just like a romantic relationship, because we have 2 big family cards here. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. So this could be family who is taking your generosity for granted. Family who's just expecting you to pour out to them and fill their life with sunshine, and then them not pouring back into you. So take it where it resonates for your personal situation. But either way, you have passed the test because Spirit let you know that this is what was happening, and you moved on. Or at least you saw it in whatever way you saw it, felt it, and you mentally decided, you know what, I'm going to focus on me now. I'm going to focus on my goals. It's time for me. This is what this is. Leo is like, it's my time. This is me time. Okay? And it hurt. I can see that it hurt here with this 3 of Swords. Also, I'm getting this other person is hurt too. Very hurt. But good. That wasn't Spirit. That was me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Leo. But it's just like, ew. Like, okay, whatever. Let me stop, because you actually cared about this person or something. Okay. But just like, yes, this other person is hurt that you moved on from the connection or whatever this was. Okay. And they just gonna have to deal, because all this that you're gaining by not dealing with this person, child, it ain't even a question. You gotta go. See, look at that. 5 of Pentacles. Look at that. Oh. And they have the nerve to be like not in the best of health. Like, they're not good for you. They're just not good for you. Like, how I'm gonna have the Sun and the 10 of Cups, and then here comes a 5 of Pentacles on top of it. So this is somebody who was releasing their burdens onto you somehow. Like, if this was a romantic connection, this is where they may be facing struggles out in their worlds, like maybe at work or in their career or whatever, and they come to you to make them feel better, to stroke their ego, and you was giving them all this good loving, okay? But then you felt depleted afterward because that's all they were doing was using you for that. They didn't have any intention of pouring back into you. They weren't giving you any type of satisfaction back. So you always felt like left out in the cold, and they were sneakily doing this. So this is somebody who could have talked a good game. Um, you know, the love bombing, and then got your good positive energy, and then just left out into the world feeling like, oh, I'm better now. And then went off and, you know. So good for you. Good for you. Leo is saying, I'm not taking any ish now. But Spirit is also saying, like, if you haven't done this, if you just, it's time to let go. It's time to surrender this back to Spirit and claim your power, because once you do, you're gonna have all this energy to manifest all kinds of wonderful abundance for yourself, and sovereignty and dignity and self-respect. Like I said, self-respect. You are not somebody where somebody can just come on in and use you to relieve their burdens and then just be like, bye, see you next time, which is what was going on here. And you ain't taking that ish anymore. Okay. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles. Stabilizing yourself. Somebody could have been using you for money as well. Like, what is this that's coming out? Especially if this is family. They were just like using you for your generous spirit, using you for money, using you to stabilize themselves somehow. If this was spiritual, they were taking your energy and it was making them more abundant. And that's another reason, because this 3 of Swords is right next to the 10 of Pentacles. They like, oh my gosh, I lost my good luck charm. Here it is. Here it is. And now it's like they might be trying to plot how they can come back in. And I would recommend just keeping them where they are, because it's like they were benefiting from your energy. I don't know what is going on in the cosmos with you right now, Leos, but whoever y'all are, this is just like very big, abundant energy right here. And it was basically being siphoned. I don't know if they convinced you that they cared about you or something, and maybe they did in some ways, but they weren't, it wasn't, mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm trying to see what you ever got from this person. It could be that you just had some sort of bleeding heart. Again, if this was family, then that makes sense. You know, you're like, I care about this person. Let me try to help them, even though they're no good or whatever. But if this is romantic, I'm like, this is why I'm saying they must have talked a good game. This was future faking, or they were pretending to be of integrity. And this is why I'm saying they could have like blamed stuff on work and put you on the back burner. So back burner. Yeah, so they would have been coming in, whatever loving that you was giving them stroked their ego, was stroked. And but that's all they were coming in for. And then they would go out into the world feeling better about themselves. But ew, that's just so disgusting. And so you just like leaving that behind is going to give all of that back to you. So if this has not happened yet, just let it be known that once you excommunicate this person out of your life, like, you're going to reclaim your power and get all that back. Yeah, it's like they was trying to use you to stabilize themselves somehow. Oh, you might have been very good with the gift of gab. Gosh, if y'all were some sort of intuitive or something like that, this is somebody who would have been trying to get your intuitive services for free, and you're very good at what you do. Even just talking to you, like, they would be finding relief. And so it's just like, even just communicating with this person, talking to them, like, was an exchange, taking your energy. But because that they were just using you, this is why it would have left you energetically depleted. But you have graduated that. I'm seeing you have graduated that, or you're finally realizing it. And just Spirit is confirming that, yes, follow that guidance, because it's about to lead you to blossoming success, because now all your energy will be back with you. Don't believe this person's words. Don't believe this person's words. If they come in talking or offering you some sort of commitment, it is just because they want to gain benefit from you. And your healing energy. Hmm. Mm. They may try to mirror you, especially if you're some like spiritual um or wise or have any type of knowledge, to give. They may try to mirror you and act like, oh yeah, I like this stuff too, and they'll start using quotes and affirmations that maybe you use and stuff like that, but really it's just like a mirroring so that they can make you think that they're on your level, but really they're just trying to get what you got. And that could be money and generosity, but also just like empowerment. Like you might make this person feel empowered. Like you make this person feel like a god. You are giving them good loving. All the stuff that you feel about yourself or you should feel about yourself or that we associate with Leo, like confidence and all that kind of stuff, that's what you were giving to this person, whether you knew it or not. Um, and that's what they were coming for. That's what they were coming for, is to feel like a god in your presence. Um, but unfortunately, they like the way you make them feel. You make them feel like, I don't know how you do it. I'm thinking it's through your words. Could be through other things, but like, um, but for some of you also, it's just like, and because you have this ability to make them feel better, it affects them out in the world so that they're able to perform better. They're able to perform better. But they had no loyalty to you though. So if this was like a romantic connection, then they would be taking your energy that made them feel more confident and able to perform better. And then, oh, now they Mr. Big Man or Miss Big this, and then going off and, using that to, attract other people, feeling like they're the ish. But little do they know that that's your energy. That's your energy. Well, they know it. They absolutely know it. Um, just being with you makes them, I don't know what you do or who you are. Like I said, you may have already have all this abundance and money and be noble and all this stuff. Like you may be well off or something like that. But it's just like being with you in some way makes them feel like they are, like it's a flex. It's a flex to have you. Yeah, I don't know if you're just super attractive. That could be it. There's so many different reasons, but somehow being around you or with you or energetically is like it's a flex for them. But I don't want to focus too much on them. We get it. It was a flex for them, but now you get to flex for yourself. All that energy coming back to you, and you're, like I said, about to have massive glow up, and this person is about to be left out in the cold where there should be. They don't deserve to be in your presence, whomever this is, family or relationship. Yeah. Mm-mm. No, at this point in time, Leo is not giving their energy out to just anybody, especially people who don't appreciate it, so they can go off feeling all good about themselves and doing whatever they want to do and not reciprocating. That's not what Leo's doing. Leo's standing in their sovereignty. Leo's taking their power back. Leo's remembering who they are. And kudos to you, Leo. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna get some what is this? The Fearless Oracle by Rachel Photon. And I know it's going to take time to heal for some of y'all because y'all could be sad. Like this person may have stolen from you, like literally stolen from you. Like you may have been with this person and they literally stole money from you. And that made you sad and you realize you have to cut them off. There could be that. Yeah, I think, oh, look, see, glow up and greatness. Exactly. So it's like, don't fret over this. This is an opportunity for you to be the best that you can be again. Look, see, harvest and glow up back again. Like, they didn't take anything that was very important. And what I mean by that is your sovereignty, your dignity, your will, all of that, your ambition, like all the things that matter for your life, they did not take. Okay. And you're still, and now you get to abundantly be blessed, and they are going to go back to their miserable lives, period. They're about to be very sad that you're off winning without them when they plotted to basically drain you of everything that you had. This person, like, seriously, if this is some type of financial crime or something like that, you know, go to the authorities if you really need to. But it's just like, they really thought they could drain you dry. Okay, if this was a family member too, like I said, it's like they were just coming like, oh, I need this. Oh, so-and-so needs this. Or can you help me out with this? And can you help me out with that? And they were just like, oh, they got it. You know, we get that energy in the collective sometimes. If this was a romantic partner, it was just like they were going to take all the good loving that you had until you wouldn't give it no more. There was nothing left. And then they would just dip off because they were like a flipping vampire. Like, just taking till there was nothing left. See, separation. I told y'all left somebody behind. Good job. Yep, a breakup, moving on, unbalanced, staying to oneself. Not working together, things not working out, not participating in. Exactly. And once you do that, it might be sad for you, but you will see, once you see that you are suddenly, oh, you know, I'm feeling healthier now. My health is returning. I'm getting back into shape. Oh, snap, I forgot. I used to look like this. Oh, I'm getting gains now. Oh, you know, this part of my business is taking off again. Like, you're going to be seeing good luck manifesting into your life now that this person is gone because they were a drainer. We have research. Yeah, see, they're watching to see how they can come back in because they know they lost the best thing that they flipping ever had. This is them. You see how this woman is looking like, oh, longing, like, dang, I missed out. Or, yeah, that's how they are right now. Watching you glowing, shining, and being better off without them. But, you know, they're only missing what you made them feel like. They're not necessarily missing you. Giving complete, it's almost giving sociopath. Let's be real. See, enemies. Exactly. Exactly. And it says competitors, jealousy, envy, hate, opposing forces. Yeah, they were acting like an opposing force in your life. Because they were just taking from you. And this is an enemy. Anybody who's stealing from you is an enemy, okay? And like some of you, this person really did steal money from you. Like, maybe you noticed something was missing from your wallet. I don't know. But they were actually literally stealing. And if not that, you noticed that, oh my gosh, your health was declining in some way. You know, your hair wasn't, you know, shining as much. Your skin wasn't glowing as much. You're getting fat, you was enjoying time and you know, you were laid up and because you were trying to make this person feel good. But it's like, no, Leo's taking their power back. And we have feminine. Goddess, queen, exactly. But it also says lover and nurturer. It also says deeply empathic and intuitive. So that is like confirming what I said earlier about your intuition being on point. Like you figured it out. But it says caregiver. Yeah, they were taking advantage of all of that. Listen to this. Wise woman. Okay? Or man, whatever, taking roles as they fit. In tune with emotions. Nurturer, caregiver. Okay? Deeply empathic. This is what you're giving to this person. I mean, you were pouring it on. The sun with the 10 of cups. But there were 5 of pentacles. So it was just like throwing all of that good energy into a black hole. And they were just sucking it up. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. Like, this, it has to end because this person is just, they're gone. Like, there's nothing there. There's not, they're a black hole. Like, they have nothing. They can't generate this on their own. And so they were just seeking to take it from you. Look, we have soulmate. So they came to teach you a lesson. Yeah. But this could also be what's coming in as well. But let me see here. Spirit wants to encourage you that if you want love, you can find love again. It's not going to be with this person. Not at all. Not at all. It says, a person one's soul has a special connection with, a life partner, the person God made especially for you, someone you have a magical and empowering bond with. That's what you were for them. See, and then we got the sunflowers right here again. Exactly. This is all that they were feeling this in your energy. You see how she's laying on the chest and you see his face? He was like soaking it up. Let me see if I got that right. Is it right there? Yeah. Look at that couple right there. You were like laying on the chest, pouring into the heart chakra, and you see how they're just like soaking it all in. Like, that's exactly what it was. Exactly what it was. Someone you have a magical and empowering bond with. You were a magical and empowering person in this person's life, and they were just soaking it up. And with this Earth card right behind that, that's exactly. You were helping them to grow, stabilizing them in some way. But it says independence is your victory. Independence, victory. Because they were just soaking it up. They have no ability to reciprocate whatsoever. So being on one's own, self-reliance, and this is what they need to know too. They need to find it for themselves. Like, we don't want to enable this person. I don't know what kind of, they could have drugs and addictions, because under here, the reason I was saying what I was saying is because we have a devil card under here. Okay, there was a devil card under here. So they could have been going through addictions. This could have been a situation where they have addictions and then they were, because remember I said they were stealing money from you? And we know how addicts like to do. They will steal from you in order to go and get their fix. Okay? Ew, and I would shudder to think if this was a relationship where they're stealing from you and going and giving to another person, like, ew. But it says independence is for your victory, and they need to go and find it on their own as well. Standing alone, taking care of business alone, not in a group, in control of oneself. And that's what you need, and that's what you need to let them go. But that's your victory. But it says that you've done this. You've done this. Achievements, triumphing, accomplishing, overcoming struggles. So congratulations. It says defeating an enemy, opponent. So we have enemies here, and it says defeating. How do you defeat them? With this independence. So for those of you who this has not happened yet, get free of this person draining you in some way, and you will be victorious. You will see your health coming back, and you'll see your money coming back. Or at least you being able to save your money, because remember at the bottom of the deck is the 4 of Pentacles. Being able to stabilize and save, because this person is a thief. They're a thief. 7 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. They're a broke-ass thief. Okay? And they're upset because you have all of this. They're brokenhearted because you have all of this to share, and they're not going to get it anymore. And they don't deserve to have it anymore. And we even have wealth under here. Yeah, that was the inspiration for them. Your wealth. Whether it's wealth of spirit or actual wealth. So they will be trying to communicate with you. See, it says messages, but then we have the protected card. Spirit wants you to keep protecting yourself from this person, because they are just bereft of any type of care of anyone else besides themselves. And they would just be looking to be selfish and taking from you. So kudos to you though, because let me just tell you, the energy that is here for you from making this move, it's like you've shown the universe that you don't play that. And so it's like when we make moves, so the universe has to respond in kind. So if we're saying, oh, we're going to have our dignity, our self-respect, we're going to keep our money to ourselves, we're going to grow, then the universe is going to reflect that for you. I know it was hard. So, condolences to what you lost, but you're really not losing. You're winning and gaining back everything they stole from you. That's on period. So congratulations for those of you. And it will take time. You will need to heal. But it's like, it says know your enemy on this card. So it's like some of you, you're learning about this. You're learning about just takers and how you need to protect your energy, and how everybody just doesn't get access to you just because they're a close relationship, family, a friend, just because they claim that they love you, because they could just be mirroring you. But the fact that you closed this out or walked away from it shows your growth and worth. And just know that there's beautiful, abundant energy here for you, and you don't have to deal with this anymore. Anything else, Spirit? I believe that that is it. All right, Leo. So that is a message that I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something beneficial from it. And I thank you for stopping by this reading. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference. And by all means, subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.